Alright folks, so in the house, chilling with the boy. He is back there in the living room. He's playing Ark. I just bought him another expansion pack for it, which has like all this wasteland, apocalyptic type stuff. Looks pretty cool. And I am making something. I'm going to switch it around and show you. Alright, so we got mixed vegetables and we got some noodles. And the noodles are these things. I've been wanting to try them for a while. They're some Japanese noodles and look pretty dang good. And also I'm going to mix with it for a sauce is this stuff. Heinz Thai-inspired sweet chili. My daughter got me this for Father's Day. And I'm telling you, folks, it is really, really dang good. You should check it out. And I also got a couple of chicken strips that I'm going to cut up and put in there as well. So we got chicken noodles, some mixed vegetables, and we're going to have that awesome sauce. All right, folks. Here we're all set now. Got the chicken. We got the veggies mixed up with the noodles. I'm about to chow this down and see how it is. Here we go, folks. That is dang good, folks. And I'm telling you that Thai-inspired sauce from Heinz is excellent. It's really dang good. You got to check that out. And I'm washing it down with Monster, but I got the zero sugar Monster. I like the white one. They have the one where it's still green and it says it tastes original and it's zero sugar. I don't like that one. When it comes to the zero sugars and all that for Monsters, the only one I really like is the white one. So, boom. Not too shabby. Good meal. Later, folks. And I also have 2 begging dogs. Sorry, guys, you ain't getting none. So, all right, folk. As it comes to the bed, as you can see, I have it going like the long way this way instead of just going this way. I prefer this way, but it's just working way better with it going the way it is now. I'm going to take you over there as well and show you some stuff, but I think this is pretty much the way the bed is going to stay. I have Kane coming out. I'm going to prop up the mattress so that way I can get a proper measurement. I ended up cutting the plywood. I now wish I hadn't cut the plywood because it's a little short coming this long way, and I shouldn't have cut it because it would have been almost like perfect for this mattress. I wasn't aware I was going to get the mattress right away, and B, I thought I was going to have it the regular way that I usually do it, so I cut it to fit. And when it didn't work out quite that well, I didn't want to take the time to do what I had to do to get it the other way. I just wanted to bed immediately because I've been sleeping practically on the floor, and I got it in, and now it's actually working the heck out. I kind of like it. I think I'm going to keep it this way. I sleep really well. Butch has plenty of room now, so basically the bed's staying the way it is over here now, and I think that's going to work out. But let me spin you around here, and you'll have to pardon the mess. But anyways, if you guys remember, throughout van life, I have had the table over here that I made, and a bunch of my plastic cabinets here, or shelves, whatever the heck you want to call them, they stayed on top of it, and then I would have storage underneath. Well, I took that out. I took the drawers, everything, and stacked them up, and I've got room over here. The propane is going to be coming over here. That's where the propane is going to stay, and then I still have room to walk and go to the back if need be for a bed. And so after getting the bed all situated and everything, which hopefully I do within the next 2 days, boop, over here, or over here, one of these, window, and directly on the opposite side, same area, another window. I got to get working on those. Unfortunately, between running the kids around, I got to take my daughter to work at 2 o'clock in the morning. Then she's got a freaking dentist appointment same day for her, so that day is pretty much booked. And also, it's trying to do it when there's not going to be any rain at all. I don't want it to rain the day of or the day after. A, to make sure everything's done right and hopefully no leaks. And if I do screw up, at least I can get it fixed before it rains. So, anyways, the windows. I also need to get the solar. I have 300 watts going on top. I've got to get that freaking done. So between doing everything I'm doing, between trying to save up money to get it all done, and another thing that's happening is my sinuses. I was hoping to have had the surgery done before I came to Ohio this year, but unfortunately it did not happen. I just got to wait, and hopefully that gets done, because it gets so blocked. Prednisone is like the only thing that works to help me to have any relief whatsoever, and I'm out of prednisone while I'm in Ohio now. I took the last of it, and so what ends up happening without the prednisone is everything starts building up in the sinuses, and I get these huge headaches, really bad headaches, and so I have to go through that as well. And I just don't feel like working on the rig when my head is pounding like that. It gets really, really bad, but then it clears up for a bit, and I'm able to do some stuff. So anyways, trying to get everything done. We have the bed getting done today, and Kaden just showed up to help me out, so I'm going to prop her up so I can get proper what do you call it, measurements, so I can cut the 2x4s to make it a little bit more sturdy. And I also want to, I got L brackets to make it, I'm putting it into the wall so she doesn't slide around or anything while I'm driving or anything like that, or while I'm sleeping. So anyways, that's it for now. So we'll get back to you and let you know what's going on later, folks. Well, me and Grizz got done measuring up the bed, and whew, it just got so dang hot out there. It's like 90 something degrees out, so we're inside chilling. And today I found these, and I'm checking these out today. Yellowstone baked beans. Big Yellowstone fan. Got to check them out. And with those, I'm having the Johnsonville jalapeno cheddar sausages there. So warming that up now. Going to eat that. Let you know how them Yellowstones are. Later, folk. Well, alrighty, folk. So we got them Yellowstone baked beans all heated up. I'm going to check them out. And they're not bad, folk. You put it, honestly, they're baked beans. But I'll be real with you. Big Yellowstone fan, by the way. But I would still take the old school Campbell's baked beans. Some Bush's baked beans. I'll be honest with you, there's some store brand baked beans that I would take over this. Like I said, the baked beans are not horrible. You cook yourself some, I got the jalapeno cheddar sausages going with it. You cook up some hot dogs, whatever, do the old classic there, and they're not bad. They're not horrible, but there's not a lot of seasoning. There's not a lot of flavor. I like the other brands way better. But like I said, I'll give it a thumb in the middle. You know what I'm saying? It's not thumbs down, and it's definitely not thumbs up. But right in the middle, it'll do it a pinch. But Yellowstone baked beans, not bad. Not all that though. So, alright, folk, well, in the garage, trying to conquer this place. I've done pretty good starting yesterday. I brought in about 8-9 bags, consolidated into about 4 bags, got rid of, I think, one thing out of all of them, but at least I got them all consolidated. I will be going through them again and trying to get rid of a little bit more, but so far everything that was in there I needed. I had one outdated can of chili that I threw away from 2022, I believe it was. Anyways, trying to conquer this area over here today, and gonna try and get a little bit of over here. However, let me spin you around. Check this out, folks. Well, as you can see, there's a big old pile of dirt right there. And what that ended up being was somewhere in this area here as a whole. And all that dirt was thrown there by a Mr. Groundhog, or Mrs., whatever. But there's a groundhog in this area here somewhere. I'm just not exactly sure where. I'm going to have to move this stuff and move this carriage and get back there and see what the heck's going on. But anyways, I had come in here because my son walked by to come and see me in the van and said he saw, I had the garage door open because I was working on the rig at the time I was cutting. Oh, and behind me, boom, got all the boards cut for the bed in there. Anyways, I was cutting the boards and everything, and I had gone back to the van. When he came out, he said he noticed a rat running across the floor. So I've already, due to the chicken, rats have showed up like crazy. And also, she keeps her trash in area, and the neighbors kind of keep it in the same area, so they're getting attracted to that too, obviously. So I've killed just coming back. The last time I was here, when I had to come because of my daughter, that was during the winter, I killed about 6 rats. I think when I visited in the summer last year, I killed a few rats, and I've already killed about 5 more since I've been here. And I put so he saw the rat in here. I put the trap in. I whacked the trap, the rat, got rid of that, and hopefully he's the only one. We'll find out. But the groundhog is in here. I came in and I heard rustling over here on this side, right? And I said, so I made some noise. I said, get out of here, get out of here. Thinking it was a rat. I wanted to see. It sounded like it was running along the wall, so I wanted to see it. It was huge. And I'm like, I told my ex, I said, well, either you got the biggest, giantest rat from hell in there, or that was a groundhog. And it was a groundhog. Actually, the groundhog was out in the yard, like in the middle of the yard one day, and I let Butchie out. Butchie saw it, pew, and he tore ass after him, but the little guy got away from Butchie. So, anyways, I don't want to set any more traps in here to see if there's any more rats, because honestly, he goes after the peanut butter and everything that I put on the traps. I have been wondering why some of the traps are triggered and just like tossed somewhere, and it's obviously him. Those traps are nowhere near big enough to catch him. So, anyways, I don't want to set traps in here and risk hurting the groundhog. Also, it's an old garage, like it doesn't have electricity or anything like that, and there's spiders, and so I've got 3 or 4 bombs to let off in here after I straighten it up a bit, and I don't want to do that because I don't want all that poison with the poor guy in here. I know some people are just like, get a 22, whack him, be done with it, but I'm not like that. If there's a way that I can trap him or something and take him somewhere, I would prefer to do that. I don't, he's living, he's doing what he's got to do to survive, and he doesn't mean any harm. He doesn't know that he's in somebody's garage and tearing up their floor. He doesn't understand that, so I want to somehow find a humane way to get rid of him. If I have to buy a trap online, I will. But anyways, that's where I'm at now, conquering this dang place. I got a whole bunch of freaking blankets here because I never throw away blankets. When people give me blankets, I always take them. So now they got to get washed and stashed somewhere. So anyways, let me get to it. I'll be right back with you, folks. Well, all right, folk. After moving a few things, I found that the burrow is right under here. That's where his hole is. Right under that carriage there, and that carriage is going to be coming out within the next day or two, so we'll see what happens when we move that, because this carriage is getting thrown away. There's another carriage in here that I'm going to keep, and that's going to have all our tents and sleeping bags in it. So, all right, folk, well, just out here chilling with Butchie. It's morning time, getting ready to go in and see the boy for a bit, see what he's up to, and gonna do a little more work on that garage. See what I can do in here for now. I'm waiting to go to Home Depot to get a few things. But that's going to be about it for this one. It's Butchie Boy. Oh, yes, it's my boy. Oh, yes, big boy. So, anyways, till next time, don't forget, always forward to the next adventure. The vlog is down. You can tell the vlog's down? You can tell the vlog's down, bud? Later, folks.